Good morning, everybody. Welcome to WoW Chill Immersion. I'm Kevin. These are the continuing adventures of Awahaka, our Tauren Druid in the Burning Crusade. So we are leaving Camp Narash and headed for Bloodhoof Village. We had a pretty successful start for this Druid's adventures. Ended up taking out a lot of the quill boars, alerting Camp Narash of an impending attack, and now we're headed on. Anter Fallow.
Hail.
Awahaka, please, I beg of you, can you help me? I have not finished my tasks here on the mesa. I'm in the middle of my rite of strength, and my father asked me to deliver these furs to the inn in Bloodhoof. I'm far from rested enough to complete both my rite and this task for my father. Would you mind going on for me? The inn is pleasant and a perfect place to rest during your long travels. I'm sure you'll agree once you see it. So we will help Anter Fallow. We enter the plains of Mulgore here. And there we see Bloodhoof Village in the distance. Pretty much our first view of the rest of the world now that we're off of the mesa. One thing that I really like about Mulgore in this starting position is there's so many quests here in the village. Plenty of things that we'll be able to do. So here is Rule Eagle Talon.
Hail.
Thank you for taking the time to speak to me, Awahaka. I am Rule, warrior, and teacher. You have obviously reached an age when you must prepare for your trials if you are to venture much further out of Mulgore. If you wish a test of your strength, start by seeking out the Wind Fury Harpens to the southeast. They nestle along the mountain's edges away from the road. They are one of our natural enemies here in Mulgore. You will be a good gauge for your skill. So bring 8 Wind Fury Talons back to roll Eagle Talon.
Go in peace.
We'll pop in here at the inn, get ourselves established. Here's the innkeeper. Innkeeper Koth.
Looking for something special?
A task unfinished. Yes, young one? What can Koth do for you? The journey here from the Mesa can be a tremendous burden for some, but a welcome sight for others. Which is it for you, I wonder? Ah, the furs I was expecting. Thank you. These came faster than I expected. They will make good blankets for anyone who wishes to stay here. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. My inn is always open and all of our people are welcome here. And don't underestimate a good night's rest. It can make a great difference while you're out traveling. And we'll go ahead and pick up these refreshing spring waters. That'll help us with our mana regeneration in between combat.
Walk with the earth. Greetings.
Make this our new home. And he's right about a good night's rest. If you've never played World of Warcraft, or if you just haven't played in a very long time and don't remember, if you rest in an inn or in one of the capital cities, then you will get a bonus to your experience for creatures that you fight and whatnot for a period of time, depending on how long you were in the inn or city. So it's always helpful to end your adventures each day in an inn or a city. It can help you just be a little bit faster. The other thing we want to do is go ahead and gather up our professions. We are making a druid. Do we want first aid? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. We'll go ahead and get first aid. That's quite expensive. Let's make a little bit more silver.
Ancestors,
and then we'll
watch
think about
over
getting
you.
first aid. Even though we do have heals, sometimes it can be a little bit more efficient just to make use of first aid, save our mana. Now we'll finish up and gather some more of these quests. Here is the great Bane Bloodhoof.
Greetings.
The land has been good to our people, Druid. We must be thankful for our good fortune. Rites of the Earth Mother. What brings you to my village, Druid? Word from my good friend, Chief Hawkwind. Ah, I can see by his carvings you are of a special breed. Sharing the land. Awahaka, there are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as I have. Yet, there is one that I would ask you to seek out. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Pale Mane Gnolls have settled to the south of Bloodhoof and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer. So he would like us to kill 10 Pale Mane Tanners, 8 Skinners, and 5 Poachers.
Be careful. Ah, I've been
And
expecting
the Rite of Vision. The Rite of Vision, one of the rites of the Earth Mother, will help guide you toward earning the respect of the elders of Thunder Bluff. Our people have learned that the land is our most holy provider. In order to take part in the ritualistic vision, you must speak with the spiritual leader of the village, Zarlman Two Moons.
Winds be
We
at
will
your
do that
back.
as well. Mull Thunderhorn.
I've been
Goblins and their servants
expecting
have
you.
tainted our sacred water wells. We cannot allow this. To cleanse each well, I must create a cleansing totem. Then you must bring the totem to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. First, we will create a cleansing totem for the Winterhoof water well. To do this, the land must offer its aid. Hunt prairie wolves for their paws and adult planestriders for their talons. They are to the southwest. Return to me with the paws and talons, Awahaka.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay, there is our trainer, Geniel Rune Totem, when the time comes. We are almost 6th level, so it will not be long. Here is Harken Wind Totem.
How may I aid you?
Swoop Hunting. The swoop is a cunning bird, and difficult to find and hunt. A collection of swoop quills is a badge of cleverness and determination for a hunter. If you are willing to take up this task, then enter the plains and hunt the swoop. Bring me their quills, and bring honor to your clan. The swoops may be found anywhere in Mulgore, but your eyes must be sharp to spot them, and your hooves must be quick to catch them.
Farewell.
Okay, there is Zarlman Two Moons for the vision that we are supposed to take part in, but we'll come back to that momentarily. Mar Raincaller.
Peace, friend.
Mazrenash. My grandfather told me stories about his battles with a strider named Mazrenash. He told me of its demonic red eyes, razor-sharp talons, and venomous bite. As fortune would have it, while traveling across the plains, I encountered it, and it took a nasty bite from my shoulder. He was as terrible as my grandfather described. I will need some hard-to-find animal parts to clean the infection from his bite. A wolf heart, a cougar femur, plainstrider scale, and swoop gizzard. Hurry, time is of the essence.
May
We
the
will bring
eternal
those
sun
things.
shine upon you.
Finally, we have Ahab Wheathoof here. The old rancher.
My dog so much. Greetings, traveler.
Kyle's gone missing. Help, Awahaka. My prized puppy Kyle has run away. I just know he's running around Bloodhoof Village, lost and hungry. Will you find him and feed him? Once he eats, he will settle down and come home. To feed him, you will need to find food. His favorite meal is tender strider meat. Just venture east and you should find plenty of striders. Hunt one down and take its succulent meat to Kyle. When you see Kyle in town, put the meat down, and he is sure to come to you. So we will find a meal for Kyle. Okay, we have our marching orders. As you can see with Questy, we have a lot of objectives all around Mulgore. So we will begin our hunting. Well, looks like the Dark Moon Fair is in effect. Here is Morin Cloudstalker.
What brings you here?
A few days ago, we found a venture company caravan traveling under guard on the northern shore of Stone Bull Lake. We lost 2 of our number in an earlier battle, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left their supply crates thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given that venture company's salvagers have been spotted near the burning wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you can go to the caravan and examine the contents of the crates. So we will also do that. We will examine the caravan. Okay, we have a couple of objectives to get from the prairie wolves in the area, so we'll begin with them. One thing we'll have to do is we'll have to go and get some gathering professions. I do like to get skinning because it gives us something else that we can sell. It's depending on your server. It can be quite lucrative in the auction house. Or at the least, you'll be able to just sell it for some extra loot. Mining is usually good to have too. On this particular server, the ores sell quite well in the auction house. So it's an easy way to make a lot of gold. Usually plenty enough to have for all of the skills and upgraded spells that we can eventually acquire. Once you start getting up to about 10th level or so, they can actually get quite expensive. So whatever we can do for making some money will always be helpful. Our wrath is still getting resisted a lot. See if we can split these wolves. There we go. we've made level 6, so we're not far from the village. Let's go ahead and run back and get our level 6 spells. As I was saying last session, I haven't played Druids very much at all, and that's including in retail and in Classic. So I'm really not sure just yet what spells are important to get at this point. Sometimes, if you don't have a lot of money, you kind of have to prioritize what you get. There's always some spells or abilities that you don't really need.
How may I aid you?
So we're just going to kind of wing it and see what looks like it makes sense. Okay, we have 2 Thorns. Thorns sprout from the friendly target, causing 3 nature damage to attackers when hit. Last 10 minutes. Okay, that is going to be very handy. And then Wrath rank 2. Okay, we don't quite have enough money. Stringy wolf meat, that'll be a good auction house. Sell. Okay. We don't really have enough money for both of them. So for now, we're going to go ahead and get the thorns.
May the eternal sun shine upon
you. So the benefit of that is every time we're hit, the bad guys will take 3 points of damage. But we do have a new quest here from Bane Bloodhoof.
How?
Dwarven digging. There are dwarves preparing a dig site to the northwest. They think secrets lie in the earth, and that is true. But hollowing and defiling the land is no way to earn its teachings. Collect the dwarven tools of the digging, smash them, and return to me with the dwarves' broken tools. You can smash the tools at a forge. You will find one in Thunder Bluff, but any forge, even a forge at the dwarven camp, will suffice.
We shall meet again.
Okay, so that's going to be these guys up here in to the west. So that will give us a good excuse to go to Thunder Bluff, that's where we'll have to go to learn. Oh, you know what? I think we may actually be able to learn skinning here. But Thunder Bluff will definitely have to go so we can learn mining. There he is, Jan Deepcut, our skinning trainer. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up now.
Greetings. Be careful.
There's an awful lot of fighting we'll be doing around here and a lot of skins that we'll be able to collect. So let's find who sells a skinning knife. We need to trade goods. Here we go. I think we have enough.
How may I aid you?
Just enough. Costs 78, and we have exactly 78 copper.
Goodbye.
So we now have the means to do some skinning. That's good. So when we do go to Thunder Bluff, we'll have some items that we'll be able to throw into the auction house as well. We'll also want to pick up cooking, perhaps, but we'll wait on that till we get a little bit more money. Alright, back to the hunt. I think we did get Kyle's food. We do, tender strider meat. So let's see if we can find Kyle. The farmer's dog. He runs in a circle around the village. Basically, when we find them, all we've got to do is just target them and throw the meat on the ground. Ah, here he is. We found Kyle, the frenzied. Kyle the frenzied howls in delight at the sight of his lunch. Kyle the frenzied eats his lunch. There we go. Kyle the friendly. Kyle the friendly thanks you with a special dance. Well, there we go. We have found the farmer's dog. How did we get that? Bonfire's Blessing. Your bonfire is burning hot. You have a 30% chance to inflict 60 fire damage on any melee, ranged, or spell attack. I have no idea how we picked that up. Here's Ahab, the old rancher.
Greetings, traveler.
Fantastic work, Awahaka. Kyle came home as soon as he ate and went straight to bed. Thank you for your help.
May the eternal sun shine upon me.
Alright, time to continue the hunt. Yeah, how did we get this buff, this bonfire's blessing? Did we just simply run by the bonfire? Okay, we've gotten our warning here. The server is going to be shut down in 15 minutes. I should have realized that. It is Tuesday. That's okay. Let's actually make a good session length. Alright, and we've begun our skinning. Our thorns are definitely helping us out with a little bit of DPS. The small eggs are actually quite good to sell in the auction house as well, if we don't get the cooking skill. See, we've kind of wandered into the slightly higher level mobs. But that's okay, we're getting our objectives. looks like we've already gotten all the wolves that we need. Here's a swoop. We need 4 more trophy swoop quills. Does seem like the swoops are a little less populous than the wolves and the cats. But I don't know, maybe there's an area here in Mulgore where there's a lot of swoops. There are the pale mane. We'll come back for those guys. Keep looking for plain striders and swoops. Here's a couple of plain striders. Okay, we got just over 4 minutes before server shutdown, so let's go ahead and head back to the inn. I think we've had a pretty good session. We got established at Bloodhoof Village. Got as many quests as are available to help out the citizens of Bloodhoof. We did level up as well. Made a bit more silver, learned skinning. So all in all, a pretty good session. And coming up on 40 minutes, so that is really good for this video. Just in time for the server shutdown. Alright, we are back home. So once again, I thank you guys for watching this video. Check out some of the other videos. I've got a series with a human rogue here on Classic, and another series on a night elf hunter that I don't do any talking on. It's just doing some playthrough around Teldrassil, currently in Darkshore, I believe, and just enjoying the ambiance and the music. So check those playlists out as well. Alright, we're going to wrap this up before the server shuts down. Just thanks again for watching. and I will see y'all on the next video. Take care.